Hi everyone, I'm Angelica and welcome to the Writer's Table. Today we're going to be going over some tips and tricks for your sketch writing. Today our Writer's Table is going to take place on the computer because we're going over the actual formatting for our script. So before we were going over the pre-writing process with a pen and paper, writing out our plot arch, our who, what, where, just having fun, literally sketching it out. And today we're gonna make it a little bit more formal for people who want to read it. So this is gonna be an easier format for actors to read. If you're submitting it somewhere, the people who read it where you're submitting it are going to find it a little bit easier to read it in this format. That being said, if you're thinking about submitting a sketch somewhere or a script, look online, look at who's taking those in and see what format they prefer. What I'm going over today is very specific to what I've learned. Today, we are going to have fun. And I really hope that you guys have fun writing this out. It doesn't even have to be clean. You can even just bullet this out so that your actors see this is where I want it to go. We're going to be in Microsoft Word. And we're using Courier New in 12 size font. Everything that we're doing is really about ease of reading, readability. So we're gonna have it at the top right. And then at the top right, we're also going to write the title. And this is going to be in capital letters, so keep your cap locks on. Why do we put the page number and the title at the top? Let's say your actors are trying to shift through pages, trying to find where they are or where they're supposed to be. It's easier for them to find it at the top right. If you're in a hurry, you can just flip over to that page. The title too, then again, we write the title. Title of show. And that's also in capital letters, again, so that you can find it easily. You know what you're looking at. Under that, you write who wrote it. That's me, it's Angelica. All right, and then under that, you're writing what version this is. When you're writing sketches, you're usually going through a rewriting process many times as you're writing. This helps you keep track of maybe jokes that you deleted from one version, but worked as you rewrote the sketch. So let's say that Jerry had an awesome line in version 1 and you took it out because it didn't really work with what you were talking about or what Jerry was trying to do later on in later versions. But then while performing one night, the actor that plays Jerry got sick and we had to bring in a new Jerry. This new Jerry hits that line so perfectly that you need to bring it back, but you don't really remember what you wrote down. Going back to previous versions will help you find exactly what you were trying to say. All right, so under the version, it's going to be the date that you wrote it. And that's again, just record tracking. What we're doing here is essentially keeping track of everything. Now we're getting into the actual sketch. And in the sketch, you're going to write down your cast. So since I said Jerry, let's make a Jerry. And then you're gonna add some just basic details about Jerry. I want him to be in his 20s. He's a male. And maybe he is a male person. And then we're gonna have, keeping to the 2 character suggestion I gave you previously, let's make an Amy. And she is 30. My finger said 40, but I want her to be 30. And she is a female. And she is a professional shopper. So we have our descriptors. You want to keep them general enough so that your actors can pull from them and take what they need. And you can also cast these characters. You also want to add like a little bit of a description to help guide your characters along. This is what my character is really going to be like. Sketch writing is really cool because it's not necessarily about having everything be pristine and perfect. It's about letting everyone have fun. You want to make fun characters, fun lines. You want everyone to just like feel like they're having a blast. We start by setting the scene. So you add in a little stage direction. Stage direction. So you can say Jerry in capital letters. Again, this is so your actor can easily find where they are on this on the script. So let's say they're running through really quickly. They can say, "Oh, Jerry is there. This is where I need to be. All right, I'm on it. I'm an awesome actor." Yes, you are, Jerry. All right, Jerry is at the door talking to Amy. And all you do is you tab this over so it lines up. So it's not going to quite be centered. It's going to be, it's left orientation, so it's a little easier to read, but it's off to the right, so it's a little different than everything else. Enter twice. You center this, and in the center, you're going to actually write the character name. Again, in capital letters, so actors can find this. So Jerry says,
"You look like you're in a good mood, Amy."
They know each other very well. Jerry often delivers mail to Amy. Is there something there? I don't know. Let's find out. So as you see, this is off to the left-hand side. You're writing it like a normal piece of text. Then Amy comes in here with a response from Amy. In the center, you really have like their mood or what they're doing.
Oh my gosh, Jerry, you couldn't even imagine how happy I am. I just won Professional Shopper of the Year.
Right there, we really initiated where they are, and you can even go deeper in this, like let's say Jerry.
Oh, Amy. Never in all my years delivering mail to your door did I think you would be able to do something so great.
Now we have a little bit of conflict there as well, which is cool. Right there we have our where. So delivering mail to your door. And it's better if your actors actually say, or your characters actually say where they are, because then the audience, let's say you don't have any kind of set, or you're literally working with a chair or a black door or something like that, where it's left to audience interpretation. This dialogue is going to help steer them in the right direction. And the what. So what's different today than any other day? She just won Professional Shopper of the Year. So now as the scene progresses, we're going to learn what that means for Jerry. We're going to learn how Amy feels about this, and how these two characters really interact and what their relationship is. And then when you're done with your sketch, you're going to write blackout. This we write because we're usually performing this on the stage. So literally the lights are going to black out. You can say end, you can say scene, whichever you want. This is just what we say. So we know the scene is over. And that's how you write a sketch. I hope you enjoyed. I definitely enjoyed learning a little bit more about Jerry and Amy. Thank you for introducing me to them. And this was definitely an improvised sketch. You can use your plot arch if you'd like to map out before you write down on that paper, but you don't have to as well. You can improvise whatever you're going to write. Stephen King definitely improvises what he writes. He doesn't map it out. It's totally up to you and what you have fun with and what you're comfortable with. So have fun with it. Now, if you want to see where Jerry and Amy go, let me know. If you want to take it into your own hands, definitely do it. Write up where Jerry and Amy go with this. If you want to write your own sketch and show us what script you came up with, please do it. I would love to see what sketches you guys come up with. And even if you want a little bit of feedback, does this look correct? Is this formatting right? Send me a direct message and I'd be more than happy to help you out. But for now, this is it. This is the end. This is the blackout of our scene, and this is the blackout of our writer's table. Thank you so much for joining me. I have been Angelica, and this is Improv. Have a great day, you guys. Oh no! Huh? Where is it? You're just sitting there, man. Happy Easter!